beautiful Cancerians. This is Debs, and this is your reading for mid-September 2025. Cancer. Very interesting vision coming through for you. Archangel Michael took me to a very big field. And in the field was this bull. There was a farmer who had his hands over the gate. He had a flat cap on, a tweed cap, and he was musing to himself, I've got to get that bull out of that field, but I know the bull is going to be angry. I don't want to risk my life here. It's going to be a problem. I've tried cajoling the bull. Nope, not having it, not going anywhere. I've tried to offer the bull food. No, not interested. Yeah, it's as if the bull knew that this farmer was trying to get them out of this field. And the farmer was musing, okay, last resort. I've got to make it so uncomfortable for the bull that they leave of their own accord. If I start to build in the field, it's going to be sort of cornered. If I build on this field, the bull's going to have nowhere to graze. That option might work. And then the vision faded. So Cancer, you may be finding it very, very difficult to either, in the nicest sense, get rid of someone. I know it sounds awful to say that. It might be this is a clingy ex. This could be somebody who is living in your house rent-free, right? And you're thinking, oh, I've sort of insinuated that it's difficult for them to stay here. I suggested maybe they get a job so they can afford a small rental flat. They are not moving. Whatever this is, you've tried everything to cajole this person, tempt this person, but they have dug their heels in. It's as if, nope, I am not moving. So Cancer, this is last resort for you, but I think you feel this is going to be successful, okay? All right, guys, so let's get into this. The deck that I'm using is the Vintage Tarot. If you guys want a private reading, my website's down below, and I am carrying on the 30% off 30-minute love readings at a popular request, right? It's cheaper for you guys, so I'm carrying that on. And the link is there to join the channel if you're interested in membership. Every Sunday for $5.99 a month, I put out weekly videos, and they're usually about 30 minutes, so a good length. And if you are a member out there, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have fun on our Sundays. All right, so my lovely Cancerians, let's do this. Let's do this. Archangel Michael, tell us about the situation for my Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Guys, it was a bull. You could have issues with a Taurus. I love my Taurians. My mum's moon is in Taurus. But, you know, you might be having issues with a Taurian. We will see. We will see, guys. It might be that this person feels they can't move, or where would they move to? Or are they just simply hanging on in there, being stubborn, Cancer? I don't know, but I think what you're realizing is you got to pull out the big guns, Cancer. You got to make it so uncomfortable for this person that they want to leave of their own accord. Yeah. Okay. The Hanged Man. All right, guys. Okie dokie. Cancer, you've been self-sacrificing. You have been self-sacrificing. You're also looking at the bigger picture, and you're realizing things have to change. Things have to change. Yep. High Priestess. Because, Cancer, it may well be, guys, you could be coming through as a High Priestess. You feel stuck in the situation. You feel as if you can't move. You feel as if you can't grow and expand. You feel as if you can't do what you want to do because of this person sort of right in the middle of the field. This farmer may have been looking at this field for months, right? I could do so much with that piece of land, but this damn bull is just sitting there. Yeah. Okay. In the past, Cancer, 10 of Cups, you were in a really happy place in the past. Beautiful energy. After that time, Queen of Wands, there may have been an issue with a Queen of Wands. In your thoughts, the Knight of Pentacles. Cancer, what you're thinking about is, it's been a long time coming. I've been patient. I've coasted. I have been compliant. I have said to the bull, okay, fine, you stay there, right? I haven't kicked up a fuss, but now I think you've run out of patience, guys. I think you're realizing that whoever this bull represents is causing a massive block in you being able to transition forward. And you're not having this anymore, Cancer. It's as if, yeah, nope, this has to be sorted out. Okay. In the immediate future, the Six of Swords. Yes. Cancer, this is almost you on a boat trip with a load of friends, and you may be deciding to go down this river and to all get out with a picnic and head into this field. You may feel that you're safe if you're with a lot of other people. Safety in numbers, that sort of thing. Well, the bull isn't going to charge at me if there are 6 people here. Yeah, no, the bull is outnumbered. And you may feel that if we all get out of this boat and confidently march into this field and lay down a rug, and there are 6 of us, the bull isn't going to charge. They're actually going to feel a bit nervous. 6 people in my field don't like that, right? But there are 6 of them. There's something here about safety in numbers. I don't know, Cancer, whether or not you've told other people what the issue is and other people are gathering around you and sort of together you're going to confront the bull. I don't know, but there's something to do with that. It's almost as if we're not going to let the bull take over our lives. If we pull together, if we club together and move forward sort of en masse, the 6 of us into this field, I don't think the bull is going to charge. I think the bull is going to feel slightly nervous. That's your game plan. Let's make this bull's environment, this field, so uncomfortable, they're going to want to leave, right? And then we've solved the issue. In your fears, 8 of Swords. In your fears, Cancer, is you thinking, yeah, but what if the bull just stands there and thinks about things? What if they don't actually want to move? What if they don't actually act as if they want to get out of the field? What if they just stand there? In the environment, Cancer, is the 4 of Cups. Yes, I will not be moved. You've offered this person everything under the sun. You've tried to suggest a compromise. You have suggested that they look at other options. You've tried to be gentle with them. You may have had an argument with them. No, they are staying. They are staying. Okay. Whatever you have offered, Cancer, they're not interested. And you're sort of at your wit's end. So this idea you feel may work. 6 against 1, right? In your hopes, Page of Cups. I think, Cancer, if you do make things very uncomfortable for this person, aka the bull, you're hoping afterwards with the Page of Cups to move back towards them very gently and say, I am sorry about that. I am sorry we put you in such a difficult situation, but we had to get you out of this field, right? We had to get you out of that field. We needed the field. In the outcome, my Cancerians, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Cancer, you may realize that this is the best course of action. Rather than pushing the bull, rather than cajoling the bull, rather than offering the bull something else, you're simply going to make their environment so damn uncomfortable they don't want to stay in the field anyway, right? Yeah, that's what you've decided to do. Clarification for you, 9 of Cups. You may feel, Cancer, that you could do a lot with the field. Once the bull is out the way, right, you could build on it. You could grow amazing crops on it. You could put a herd of cattle on it. Once you get rid of this bull, you feel the bull has been overindulgent. They just want to stay there, right, on their own in this huge field. 9 of Wands. You're tired of this person's overindulgence, Cancer. You're tired. It's as if you do not need a huge field. Why won't you budge? Why won't you allow me to put you into a smaller field? No, 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 says the bull. I've been in this beautiful big field for quite a long time now. I'm not moving. Whoever represents the bull, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Cancer, you're either dealing with somebody who is worried about losing their stability, right? All jokes to one side. The 5 of Pentacles can be this person feeling left out in the cold, feeling as if, well, I'm a bull on my own in the middle of this field, but I am by myself, right? Nobody wants to go anywhere near me because they know I get angry. They know I get defensive. They may worry that if you boot them out of this field, Cancer, they're going to feel even more alone, or they're going to lose a sense of their foundation. Page of Swords. And so, what do? They get angry, right? They gaslight you. I'm trying to imagine a bull gaslighting someone, but you know what I mean. They've been prickly and difficult to deal with, Cancer, because underneath, this person is actually a bit scared. This bull is fearful. So they're aggressive because nobody wants to mess with a bull who's aggressive. Right? Underneath the deck, we have the Strength card. Up until now, Cancer, you have held back from being pushy with this person, right? You've held back from forcing this bull into a corner, King of Swords. But you have a plan and you're hoping it's going to work. Because what you want is to sit in the energy of the star. You want a wish come true. You want to turn this beautiful field, Cancer, maybe into a place of relaxation. You want to grow beautiful crops. You're thinking, I could do so much with this beautiful land if that bull moved. You have plans for that field, Cancer. Yes, that field, 10 of Pentacles, is actually worth quite a lot. But there's this damn bull that stood in the centre of the field, and because of that, you haven't been able to work on the field. You haven't been able to sell the field to somebody else. You have just had to leave it be. But Cancer, no more. No more, guys. No, no, no. You have a plan. So, my lovely Cancerians, Hanged Man, High Priestess, you may want to work in collaboration with a Pisces, strong Piscean energy here, or you could have Pisces in your chart. It may well be you also want to pull in the energy of a Queen of Wands if the Queen of Wands is someone else in your environment that you could talk to, or the problem could be the Queen of Wands. Because in the past, you sat very happily in the 10 of Cups, all was great, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So is the problem the Queen of Wands? Could be. Could be the Queen of Wands ain't moving, and this is you thinking, well, if the Queen of Wands doesn't move, then I can't do what I want to do. Anyway, Cancer, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Hanged Man and the High Priestess. You're seeing things differently. You're using your intuition, Cancer. And you're sat in fear, the moon. You're sat in fear that if this bull remains in this field, it's going to cause you a lot of problems. What's your situation? Yeah, Seven of Cups. You've tried everything under the sun, right? You've tried to be nice to the bull. You've tried to get angry with the bull. You've tried to offer the bull other things. Nope. No, no, no. No, no, no. So with the Three of Pentacles, I think you've been talking to a couple of other people. What am I going to do about this? This damn bull will not move. I've tried everything. I've tried everything. If I enter the field, the bull charges at me. If I try to offer the bull food to get it to move, it just stands there. I don't know what else to do. What do I do? But I think, Cancer, you are coming up with a plan. You're coming up with a plan. Yes, Ace of Swords. You think this plan is going to work. It's going to enable you to get rid of the bull so that you can move forward in victory and success. Yes. Judgment. Okay. Yeah. You are making a judgment call, Cancer, to get rid of the bull so you can do what you want to do with the field. Symbolically, obviously. Let's have a look at the past. Ten of Cups. There was a lot of happiness in the past. A lot of togetherness. Right? Everything was good. And then Knight of Wands. We might have a fire sign here who caused problems. We might have a fire sign in the past here who caused issues. I don't think that was you. Okay. This has been an ongoing problem, an ongoing issue, Cancer. Whoever the Knight of Wands represents, and this isn't you guys, you were happily sitting in the Ten of Cups. Whoever the Knight of Wands represented, this person seemed to have a hold on you or seemed to be an immovable force in your life for a long time. You might have had trouble getting rid of this person in the nicest sense. Yeah. Yeah. Whoever the Knight of Wands was has caused you a lot of burden for quite a long time. And I think you're sick of it. This person has to go, right? This is the bull, I'm afraid. The Queen of Wands is the bull, Cancer. I think you tried to talk to this person, Seven of Wands, and they were very defensive with you. Okay, wow. And then with the Knight of Wands, you may have said to this person that you had some good news. Okay, but they weren't happy. They came at you with a lot of questions. But what is this good news, Cancer? Well, I don't think I want to move. I don't think I want to do this. No, I don't think this is going to be good for me. Cancer, I think you were very surprised at this person's reaction. It's as if I am trying to move forward here, but this person is just not moving. No, no, no. Yeah, it was a tower moment. Realizing, Cancer, that this person, whatever you did, whatever you said, was not going to budge. Not going to budge. Okay. So you may have just sat on the situation for a period of time. You may have just thought, well, there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to sit here and hope that they're going to change their mind. But it's been a long time coming, Cancer. They haven't changed their mind. They're still sat there, right? This symbolic bull in a field. And you're thinking, all right, well, it's now time to pull in reinforcements. You're pulling in reinforcements. Yeah, because Cancer, they got to move, right? They've got to move so you can move forward. Chariot. They've got to move so you can move forward. What is on your mind? What are you thinking about here, guys? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, enough deliberation. You may also be in a difficult situation financially, Cancer. I mean, this could be the equivalent of whoever the Queen of Wands is sat in a property that is owned by you, but they're now saying they've got squatters' rights. Or this could be somebody, Cancer, who's living in your house. It might initially have been temporary, but what you're realizing is they've settled in for good. What you're thinking about is, I don't think they're going to move out. And this is now a problem. So what are you doing here? Justice. Yeah. I mean, Cancer, this is all about you wanting to balance the situation out in your own life. You are also wanting justice. You're wanting things to change. You're wanting this person to move because they seem to be the block. They seem to be the obstacle. Without this bull in this field, Cancer, you could progress, you could move forward, you could sell the field, you could make money out of the field. I mean, whatever the field represents for you, you need to get rid of this person, right? Yeah. And you feel it's way past time. You want justice. So guys, in the immediate future, you, I think, are going to collaborate with a group of people. And I think symbolically, you're just going to land yourself in that field with that bull, almost as if you don't care that they're sat there. Now, this could be the equivalent, Cancer, of you holding a party, and you may know that somebody who's staying in your house is studying, or they like a quiet life. You're going to make as much noise as you possibly can to make it really uncomfortable for this person, with the hope that the next day they're going to agree to move out. This might be, Cancer, you undertaking extensive renovations, right? If somebody's living in your house and they refuse to move, this is you organising renovations in the area that they live in. As in, if they're living in your spare room, right? If this is somebody who won't leave or refusing to get a job because it's your house, Cancer, you may say to this person, oh, I'm really sorry, but we've decided to extend the back of the house. Yeah, it's going to be really noisy for about 6 months, hoping that this person's going to want to go. If this is somebody who is sitting in your house and you have tried everything to get out and you've tried everything to get them out, Cancer, it may well be that you go to the property with a group of people and a court order saying to them, legally this is my property, or legally this is our property, you have to leave. We've sought legal advice and you have to move out. So you may put this in the hands of lawyers, Justice. If it hasn't got to that stage, Cancer, and this is someone who is simply immovable in your life, then you may well talk to a group of people about the issue, and it may well be that you and a group of people face this person. So there are 4 or 5 or 6 of you facing this person in a serious conversation, and you may feel that if these people back you up, this person will feel cornered, and so they're going to agree to leave. If you get a lot of people behind you, Cancer, right, then it might make the difference, rather than just you trying to persuade this person to go. So, Archangel Michael, when do we have the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Cups for Cancer? Thank you, Michael. The 10th of November, okay. You may wait a month and a bit for some reason. 10th of November. I'm seeing somebody ring the 1st of December and say to themselves, it has to be sorted out before then, before the 1st of December. Okay. So Cancer, you are going to face this person with, I think, 4 other people. There are 4 people in that boat, and then there's you. You're going to face this person with 4 other people. What is their initial reaction? Okay, they're going to play the victim. Oh, well, it's not a good time to talk. Yeah, I'm not feeling very well at the moment. Yeah, I don't really want to have this conversation today. What are they really thinking about? Okay, what they're thinking about is they know they've sabotaged you moving forward. They know they're causing a problem. They know they're causing you an issue. They're fully aware of that, but they're still not playing ball. So what are they going to say after that? Yes, I mean, Cancer, I have been thinking about moving. I have been contemplating moving. I've even looked at other places I could move to, but I haven't found anywhere yet. I'm hearing delay tactics. If you, Cancer, say to this person, all right, we'll come back another day, or we'll come back next week, or I'll give you another few days. All right, their reaction, Cancer, is quite shocking. They're going to be very arrogant. They're going to say to you, well, I don't know what the problem is, Cancer. You know, it wasn't an issue before. Why are you causing me problems now? Well, Cancer, you're having to put your foot down because this person is causing you problems. Is this person broke? I mean, is that the problem? I mean, you know, it would be difficult for this person if they really were sat in the Five of Pentacles. I think that's what they're saying to you. I can't move out. I haven't got the money. You know, you can't make me do. But I don't know. Are they really broke? No, Cancer. They are actually sat on 9 Pentacles. They've got quite a lot of money tucked away. So Cancer, if, for instance, this is someone that you said could move into your spare room, right, rent-free, because they didn't have a job, this is someone who may have claimed on the government, they may have got a grant, they may have their living expenses paid. On top of that, they may be quietly running a home business on their laptop. They're actually doing very well, unbeknown to you. So this person can afford to move out, or they can afford their own place. So if this person is claiming poverty, they're lying, right? So if you press the question, what are they going to say? Oh, God. I can say this person's a nightmare. I'm sorry to say that. I mean, this is someone making every excuse under the sun, you know? 9 of Swords is, oh, well, I'm having sleepless nights, Cancer. I worried about you doing this. I was stressing about you doing this. I mean, what am I going to do if you ask me to leave? I don't know. But Cancer, this is someone lying. This is somebody financially stable. This is somebody who knows they could afford to move out, but they just don't want to because they got it easy with you. This is somebody who swings from playing the victim to actually getting very unpleasant with you. I mean, you've had enough. So if you say to this person, okay, well, you know, I'll come back in a few days as you did before, is anything going to change? No. If you bang on the door, they're not going to answer the door. If this person lives in your house and you see this person, they're not going to want to talk about it. They refuse to talk. Cancer, this is an issue. No wonder you're trying to seek justice here. You may be deciding to take some kind of legal action. All right, so that hasn't worked. Confronting this person with a group of people, that hasn't worked. What are you going to say to them? Okay, you're going to be blunt. Cancer, what you're going to say to them is, I'm really sorry, but I feel betrayed, or we feel betrayed. We think you're lying. We think you're lying. We think you've got money. We think you've got plenty of money, but you're not telling the truth. We think you're being overindulgent in hanging on to the situation when you shouldn't. Wow, Cancer. The Emperor. You could be the Emperor. You could be in your masculine taking charge, or you could be a guy taking charge. Or Cancer, what you're saying to this person is you are giving the situation to somebody else to manage. That might frighten them, thinks Cancer. That may shock them. You may admit that you're seeking legal advice. The Emperor can be a judge, right? CEO, head of a company. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Cancer, what you're saying to this person is, okay, well, I or we have no option but to take legal action, to follow the processes step by step in order for you to be removed. Wow. Gosh. Page of Pentacles, yeah. I mean, Cancer, what you're saying to this person is, look, I've been patient. I've tried to compromise with you. I've been very nice about this. No more. No more. Sorry. It's too late. You can't make excuses anymore. You can't drag your feet anymore. You can't play the victim anymore. I'm getting serious now. What is the energy between you two? Yeah. Cancer, you think quietly this person has quite a lot of money tucked away thanks to you. And you're looking at past mistakes that you should never have allowed this person to infiltrate your life, or you should never have been so generous with this person as you have been up until this point of time. This has been a long time coming, Cancer. So, what you're hoping is that this person eventually, and it could be under pressure, you may be hoping, Cancer, that this person's going to say, okay, I'm going to leave. They don't want to be pulled up by the law. Or if this isn't about you threatening legal action, you may hope that because this person knows that they are causing you issues, and because you seem to have 4 or 5 other people in your corner, you're hoping that they will do the right thing, pack up and leave. You are thinking that when they do, you might apologize for being a bit harsh with them. But Cancer, you need this space back, or you need this person out, or you know this person has been taking from you for way too long and you're not having it anymore. You're not having it anymore. So guys, Wheel of Fortune to end the reading. Now Cancer, this is a fortunate turn of events. So what is going to happen here? Okay. Cancer, they're moving, they're leaving. The bull is exiting the field, right? Yep, you're getting rid of the bull. They're leaving, they're moving. So Cancer, whatever you're doing here, it will work. It will work. Okay. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Because they know it's been an unequal give and take situation for way too long. They know they've caused you problems, Cancer. They know it, right? Yeah, this has been toxic. This has just been so toxic. So this is you, I think, Cancer, celebrating. I think you might be celebrating, yes, because they are leaving. 8 of Cups, they are leaving. Beautiful. I think there's not only going to be a massive sense of relief, Cancer, but you may well get together with a group of people who've been in your corner and say, right, celebration. Okay, if this is somebody sat in your spare room, you're going to be redecorating, you're going to be renting the room out, or you're just going to be enjoying that room because this person's no longer living with you. If this is somebody who had squatters' rights, something like that, somebody who wouldn't leave a property that you owned, could even be a family member, Cancer. This is you maybe redoing the property, renovating the property, and then putting it on the market. Okay. Lovely, Cancer. Yep, celebration. 3 of Cups. This is you. And the people who were in your corner celebrating. Oh, thank God, right? This person has been overindulgent for God knows how long. It's done. It's done. Oh, I'm feeling relieved for you guys. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Because Cancer, you sat in self-love. You sat in self-love and you took the right action. You've got this back. This property, this space back to do what you want to do with. Well done, Cancer. Really good news, guys. Fantastic news. The Sun. This is happiness, finally, growth, expansion, fulfillment. Cancer, you're going to be sighing with relief, celebrating, and realizing that it was worth it. It was worth bringing out the big guns because this has been going on for way too long, okay? Yeah. You're successfully closing out a cycle. You're successfully closing out a cycle. Well done, guys. Fantastic. So you're going to be manifesting something brand new, okay? Whatever you're going to do with the space, whatever you're going to do with the field or the room or the house, whatever this is, you're going to be celebrating. So I'm leaving it there, guys. Let me know if this was your story. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you feel this resonated with you. Take care of you guys. And of course, I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.